So let's see what I had to buy for 50 bucks to qualify for the freebies. Okay, a box inside of a box inside of a box with a wrapper. We have lots of boxes here. This one looks kind of cool. It's like a little carrying case, satchel, a briefcase, and it has in it a bunch of clamps, a device for attaching the camera to your windshield, because I could see how that would be useful. You mount it on your windshield, you go for a drive, and you video everything along the way. This little gadget is a clip, an alligator clip, for your baseball cap. You turn your baseball cap, or in my case a captain's hat, turn it around backwards, you clip this to the brim, and you mount the GoPro on it, and now you've got a mount on your head for your camera. So that was easy. It comes with a tripod. I could see how a tripod might be useful. It comes with a wrist strap. And it comes with what I'm guessing may be a chest strap. Some kind of a harness. I'm thinking this is a chest strap. And let's see what else there is. Lots of stuff. There is a big wire, a cable really, for attaching the GoPro to something, and here is a smaller version. I already have a couple of these, but now I've got a third one. And more clamps and screws for attaching the camera. And another little clampy thing. And some more clamps. And yet more clamps with sticky things on the back. I did mention I'm not going to be on a surfboard, right? No skateboard, surfboard, none of that. But if I were, I would have clamps for it. Oh, and an instruction manual. I could see how this might come in handy. Hopefully, this will say, to use this device, do that. And explain what it's for. And it comes in this nice hard case. It's not super hard. It's not like plastic, exactly. It's kind of soft, but rigid. And then we've got this other case here. And this has plastic inside. When you pull out the plastic, ooh, goodies. Now this has got the real stuff. This looks like a head strap, which if you have a hat, you don't actually need, because the other box had an alligator clamp on it. But here's a nice soft strap for your head. And this would almost have to be a chest strap. And you mount the camera right on here. So I can strap this on and go for a walk through the park. And I guarantee you I'm going to make use of that thing. I will definitely use that. It comes with a floaty because GoPro means go in the water. So you can clamp it on this thing, which will float. So if you do drop the camera, hopefully it won't go beyond 33 feet. It'll float back up to the surface. At least that's the theory. And it comes with numerous clamps to make that happen. Oh, and another window mount, because one is just never enough, you know. And a nice velvet bag to carry your little pieces in. A wire, and I do mean a wire. Don't know what that's for exactly. Looks like one of those assassin tools that go up, you know, but I'm sure that's not what it's for. And last but not least, the ever popular selfie stick, because everyone who's anyone has one of these. Except at Disney World, where I understand you're not allowed to take them anymore, on rides at least. But it can fold down, it can collapse down to nothing, I'm sure, or you can stretch it out and make it really long for those all-important way-up high shots. So, in a nutshell, that's what I got for $449 and change, plus tax. Was it worth it? Oh, I don't know. It's going to take me a couple of weeks just to figure out how to use all this stuff. But at least now I've got stuff to play with. And like I said, I'm going to be doing some test videos of the camera using the built-in stabilization, which actually you can turn on or off. I'm probably going to leave it on. But apparently, from what I can tell, it only works in certain frame modes. So if you're in a mode that's greater than like 30 frames per second, it won't stabilize it. At the slower frame mode, it will. So I've got to figure out which frame mode it is that works with the built-in stabilization, because that's one of the main reasons I got the camera. And see if it needs a gimbal or not. If it does, I'll spring an extra $100 and get that handheld stabilizer, which is not a motorized gimbal, but it's much cheaper. It's very compact. In fact, it looks a lot like a selfie stick, but it's balanced in the middle. And so you hold the middle part of it, and it just sort of balances. It's really cool. So I may end up getting that. I am going in for surgery on Friday of this week, so I appreciate your thoughts and prayers. Assuming all goes well, then I'll be making more videos very soon using the GoPro 5. And hopefully you'll see improvement in video quality. And as far as us moving to the Philippines, I have a feeling it's going to be sooner rather than later. Tomorrow is election day, and I'll be honest with you, a lot has to do with what happens tomorrow. Whether we get out of Dodge ASAP, or if we decide to linger a little bit longer To be honest, there's really no reason to linger, except that it'll be another 12 to 14 months before I get my pension coming in. So we're thinking about waiting until my pension is in my hand before we move. I am watching the peso to dollar exchange rate. Today it was 48.75, which is a significant jump from just a day ago. So we're watching that. We're kind of hoping it'll go up to 50 pesos to the dollar. Then we'll transfer our money and move soon after. The election, though, might spur us to move out soon. The soonest we would be likely to move would be the middle to end of March. But by the end of March, we do hope to be in the Philippines, unless we decide to wait for the pension. Now, stay tuned. I'll let you know. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time here at Our Philippine Life. Bye.